Y'all ready for this? Happy Accident Top 10 Toys 2024.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hi, I hope you enjoyed this overdub. I didn't have time this year to produce the top toys / New Year's celebration video like I have the last couple years. They're big productions, a lot of fun, link in the description. Changing things up this year. Instead of selecting a favorite toy for each month, I'm doing a legit top 10 ranking. In order to compete, here's my criteria. Had to be released in 2024. Only toys that I reviewed, and they have to be toys that I purchased. 3 key areas of judging criteria: design and engineering, fit and finish, and this year, a lot is weighted on fun factor. Number 10. Delta 17, The War in Shadows, the newest O-ring inspired toy line created by 5x5 Toys, Limited. Shepard here is the leader of Delta 17, and to date, the only figure in the line that I've opened. This year, I pitted Shepard against Skullguard from Strikeforce Alpha, a battle of the 118s, aka 3 3/4 inch O-ring figures that go really well with your classic G.I. Joes. Shepard makes the top 10 for build quality, fit finish, fun factor. He ticks the boxes for all the criteria, and coming at 10, he sets the bar for the other figures to come. He's so rad that he inspired me to break out a lot of my 118s, like one from every line that I have, and put them in the video. I had a lot of fun with him, and I had plans this year to open more Delta 17 and put them against the new Super 7 O-ring. Unfortunately, the stars didn't align for me, but we'll get some more of these in action in 2000, what's coming up, 25? Hey, honorable mention to Skullguard from Strikeforce Alpha. Those are great figures too. If you used to collect toys, but you don't really these days, but you wouldn't mind having something like G.I. Joe, I can highly recommend Delta 17. Figures are solid, well painted, and they come with figure stands. Number 9. From Four Horsemen Studios, Cosmic Legions. It's the big guy,
Scourge.
This giant leverages the mold used for Kragnar in Wave 1, which I gifted to myself and unwrapped and opened in my 2023 Christmas video. Key difference between the two figures is Kragnar rocks 4 articulated arms, and Scourge here rocks the whiplash-like tail. And when I say whiplash, I do mean Masters of the Universe, as Scourge here is an homage to that figure. If you're not familiar with this brand, basically it's a sci-fi toy line designed and produced by toy, masters and OGs of the game. They've been around for a long time. They've done sculpts for McFarlane, for Mattel. They've been around the block, and all their experience shows in the production of their figures. Premium quality all around. Accessories let you customize the figures. They're just so much fun to play with. An excellent rabbit hole to tumble down. Number 8. The first Transformer on my list. You know him. You love him. It's Shockwave from Hasbro's Transformers Studio Series Bumblebee movie figure line. Shockwave here makes his appearance in the opening of that movie. If you haven't seen it, it's fully CGI, and it's the Transformers movie that the majority of us have been waiting for all our lives. Check out the lightning kicks. Oh yeah, I had a lot of fun with this guy. I just love his character design. Transformation is intuitive. The purple plastic he's molded in, it looks painted. He really is sharp in hand. Check out this transformation. And yes, he's a tank, but a badass tank at that. An impressive Shockwave for the collection. I really enjoyed my time with this figure, and he inspired me to make a bunch of arted up toy photography with added visual effects, as you see here. If you're a Shockwave fan, this one I can highly recommend as a must-have. Only thing keeping him back from being higher on the list really is his articulation and range of motion in bot mode. It can also be difficult to see his eye. I wish it was just painted or vac metal, or it had some electronics in it and lit up. Fun to transform, everything holds in place, and he's purple. Number 7. Falaverse Action Force cracks the top 10 with Desert Condor. This figure was unboxed and reviewed in my Not Joe Fest 2024 video. Basically an unboxing catch-up video where I pretended to attend Joe Fest and spend all my money on, toys that I would have bought if I went to Joe Fest. Hey, side note, watching this back, it reminds me that I did open another Delta 17 roosters in the house in this video. Desert Condors from Series 4. I do have the full wave, but I was unable to get to any of the other figures, and I can't find my BBTS exclusive Arctic Steel Brigade figures. Another aside, I'm still chasing that bloody Pandora head. If you got the hookup on one, let me know. Okay, let's focus on Condor. Why is he in the top 10? Because he's insane! No, he's just, if you have Action Force, you know what you're getting into. But the thing is, with this series, at least for my copy of Condor, it's like everything is like refined and polished. The articulation, the way the alternate hands and the heads pop and everything. These figures are such a joy to play with. I mean, and for me, once I get them in hand, like they're like glued to my hands. And I really am mad at myself for not getting the rest of these figures out. But I want to I don't want to rush a video like those, so I'm going to get to them. And hopefully I'll get to some figures from Series 5. Number 6. It's Blue Chew. No, you see that commercial, you know what I'm talking about, right? It's a Sleepwalker Obsidian Guardsman by Fresh Monkey Fiction and Big Bad Workshop. I had high hopes for this figure line, and I actually had the whole line pre-ordered. But due to circumstances, I was unable to procure the entire wave. So I just have the one figure right now, and he'll do just fine. The figure itself exceeded my expectations. It's on par as far as articulation goes, and the feel and the quality and everything. At least in my book, with Action Force. Got a fair amount of comments from viewers. Thank you for that. People, liking these figures a lot, and then there's some people, calling out, of course, the high price point and some of the, to paraphrase, useless accessories. I think the accessories are useful if you're going to troop build these. If you're just going to rock one and just, lock him down on the shelf, then yeah, you're kind of sitting on a pile of plastic. A small pile of plastics. But I'm not here to hate on this figure right now. I really enjoyed this figure, especially playing with the Iron Grenadier. Hey, shout out to the Iron Grenadier. Honorable mention for that figure. Ultimately, I think it's great that we get a new line of figures that play really well with your Joes and your Action Force. Great diverse cast of characters to be villains for your Marvel Legends. I can imagine customizers having a lot of fun making Hydra figures out of these. If you're on the fence, I say get one. You don't have to catch them all. They ain't Pokemon. Go in on a monster or a soldier. Just go in. Better than Joe, on par with Action Force. Number 5. Alright, so Valaverse hit their target release date. Unfortunately, we don't have the film yet, and that film is Legend of the White Dragon, and the figures are by Valaverse, makers of Action Force. This figure 2-pack includes the White Dragon and Dragon Prime. The star contents are, of course, the head sculpts of the two main characters. The two figures share the same mold, and the included accessories are the same. Of course, the colors that the plastics are molded in and the deco hits are unique for each character. Also includes 2 translucent figure stands. Look at this head sculpt of the late Jason David Frank, and that Aaron money. My love for Japanese superheroes and Power Rangers extends way back to Dynaman. Check out my Pink Power Rangers collection video for more on that. Speaking of Power Rangers, Lightning Collection, the head sculpt is designed to fit perfectly with it, and it does it, and I love it. But these figures are so high in my top 10 because I just had a blast playing with them. I couldn't stop messing with them, especially as soon as I brought in my Lightning Collection and Action Force figures too. What you can see here. Check out the video if you want to hear the real deal, what's going on in this scene. But yeah, a lot of fun. Good job, Valaverse. White Dragon. Latest from the film's director said it's coming. Number 4. Big things come in very small packages, and that is the case with Dr. Wu, number 4, my picks, Wasp and Wingman. Third-party micro-transformers 2-pack. Molds reused 3 additional times to give us even more bot buds. Why are these two so high on my list? Because they fit in your pocket. And check out this transformation. Transform! How cute is that? But seriously, the transformation for these little guys, it's awesome. And the tolerances are really well. And you can get some pretty good poses out of them despite their size. Check out Wingman's transformation. Right? Super fun, super intuitive. Hey, check out this articulation on little bud. Yeah, look at that. Nice. Take a bow, Wingman. Oh, wait, the party don't stop. There's a couple other variants. You can tell. See, I had so much fun with these guys. Fun is the key word. Like I said, fun factor is big for the judging criteria on this one. And these two guys, they bring it in spades. Number 3. Now, I love me some New Age. I love me some Magic Square. I love Iron Factory. Now, I like me some Blaster, but Soundwave's my guy. That said, I was blown away by this figure. These figures, this 3-pack, ticks all the boxes for my criteria and then some. I would like to note that there were a couple transformation elements that I missed in the original video, so apologies for that. But this toy is a joy to animate. Of course, Blaster's always been a well-proportioned bot, well, aside for the tiny head, but he's got a really nice humanoid shape. And his simple blocky design, it just lends itself to, joint placement where you want it. I would love to get a Magic Square version and do a comparison. See how they handle the transformation and articulation. This Toon version was an accidental purchase because I typically go for the legendary heroes, ones that homage the toys. Killer transformation. I'm excited to get the toy version and complete the set of cassettes. Number 2. Yeah, you know what it is, Ramen Racer. If it would have come with a figure, it would have been number 1. A lot of things about adults that collect toys, like toys are for kids. Don't be displaying your toys off in my living room. We've got a saying about toys too. When a parcel containing a 1/12 scale vehicle arrives on the porch, honey, the kitchen table has a new centerpiece. The all-new Ramen Racer.
Henceforth, I will be addressed as the Great Dementus.
Number 1. It had to be Turtle Power, Joy Toy, TMNT, Leo, Raph, Donnie, and Mikey. Of all the figures I reviewed in 2024, and there was a lot of them. Let's see, I do at least 4, probably around 6 a month, if you factor all the Versus reviews. These cats press all my buttons. Character design, sculpting, paint, engineering, articulation, accessories. The party don't stop with these 4 bad bros. Seriously, it's like Joy Toy went inside my brain, even my kid brain and my adult brain, and took the turtles that I imagine inside my head and extrapolated them out into tangible plastic. My goodness. I have a fair amount of Joy Toy. I've got Warhammer 40K, I've got Battle for the Stars or Planets, whatever that line's called. So I knew I wasn't going to be passing these up when I heard Joy Toy was making turtles. I knew they were going to be good, but I didn't know they were going to be this good. If you're a Turtles fan and you've never dipped your toe in Joy Toy, don't wait. Don't sleep on these. Please support this line. They've got villains in the mix. I wasn't going to collect them all, but after playing with them, having so much fun, I think I'm going to have to. I'll treat myself in 2025. Just save some for me, please. I can't jump on them all right now. But hey, let's jump on some skateboards and check these cats out at the skate park. Oh yeah, the bottom of the boards is left blank, so you can customize to your heart's content. Paint them up, slap stickers on them. I hope the detail and the paint and the wash and everything comes across in the video. And oh yeah, these are a 1/18 scale. That's what you know about that. A 1/18 scale non-transformer coming in at number 1 for my top 10 toys of 2024. Hey, before we get out of here, I got an honorable mentions. If we rewind it back to the very beginning in the intro, I flashed a bunch of figs that I reviewed, and they didn't quite make the cut. Came really close. But I wanted to highlight Super 7's Godzilla Ultimates line. Even though the figures shown here were released at the tail end of 2023, I do believe, I didn't get them open until after that Christmas, and I popped them open in the 2024 New Year and did the reviews. So I feel like, to me, they are part of 2024. And again, I had a blast with these guys. They inspired me to, art them up a bit and throw some effects on there. So Super 7, I think they had a good year. I did a review for the 2 Buzzsaws from Silverhawks, but it's not out yet.
Fine, all my guys are dead.
Hi. I hope you enjoyed that video as much as I enjoyed making it. Man, look what Santa done just brought me. Here, I've got some playlists for y'all to peep. If you feel like binging, that'd be great. And hey, if you did like it, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you very much. You're the best around.
Let us know your top 3 for 2024 in the comments below.